Horrific turnovers. Caitlin Clark embarrassing turnovers. Spotlighted people are ignoring her horrific turnover record on purpose. Caitlin Clark has taken the WNBA by storm, and if you let the media and her cult following of fans tell it, she has no flaws. When her game is referenced, most discuss her passing prowess, which has resulted in the rookie leading the WNBA in assists, and her scoring ability, which has gotten progressively better since the beginning of the season. Despite all of Clark's fanfare and the hyperbole about her all-time standing as a women's basketball player just 30 games into her rookie season, there's one glaring negative to her game that subjective fans and those celebrating her daily refuse to address. It's just as much a reason why her team is only 13-15 and fighting for a playoff spot despite boasting the past two number 1 overall draft picks. How do you say you don't know basketball without saying it? Well, people overlooking the fact that Clark is atrocious at times with giving the ball back to the other team either don't understand efficiency or refuse to acknowledge it's important when it comes to the WNBA savior. Her turnovers are just as historically and strikingly bad as her captivating brand is good. She already broke the WNBA single-season turnover record back in July. Per ESPN Stats and Info, when Clark recorded her 139th turnover, it was the most turnovers in a season in WNBA history, but all we really heard about was Clark passing Sue Bird for the most assists in a season by a rookie since 2000. Clark, who leads the WNBA in assists at 8.3 per game, had 9 Sunday to reach 232, passing Teachout Pinakairo's previous rookie record of 224 set in 1998. She is also quickly approaching 200 turnovers, which is an unthinkable amount for a supposed elite guard, which suggests that despite Clark's passing abilities, she's not a point guard. There are some who do allude to the turnovers as a reason why she shouldn't win Rookie of the Year over Angel Reese, but they are clearly Chi Barbie fans who are also jaded in some regards when it comes to discussing the matter. Caitlin Clark on her way to 200 turnovers. One ex-user said, CC is going to have 200 turnovers. That's embarrassing. They let her do anything. Most would be benched. Clark is currently at 155 turnovers with 12 games remaining and needs to average just 3.7 per game to reach the infamous milestone. She's averaging 5.5 turnovers per game now. For all of the remarkable things Clark has done on the court, to ignore how inefficient she's been with protecting the ball and not acknowledging that she is allowed to make mistakes that most players would never be allowed to make is disingenuous when discussing the full scope of her impact. If head coach Christy Sides found a way to cut those turnovers in half, think about how many more wins the Fever would have. They would probably have a winning record. While we credit Clark and only Clark, it seems, for the 13 wins the team does have, then she also has to shoulder the blame for the 15 losses and the 7th place standing.